to center court. We are celebrating Harding sophomore cross-country runner Leah Price. Leah was named the October 2023 Baby Athlete of the Month for her amazing season on the cross-country course. Leah finished in the top 10 at the Harding Invitational on October 7th, then finished first in a time of 19 minutes, 16 seconds at the MOAC Conference Championships on October 14th to earn MOAC Cross Country Runner of the Year. She went on to qualify for the Division I regional race, where she ran a blazing time of 19 minutes and 11 seconds, the second fastest personal record in Marion Harding High School history. Here to present the award to Leah on behalf of Baby Bank, herself a 2000 graduate of Harding High School, Miss Amanda Lynch. Leah, congratulations, and thank you to Baby Bank for your sponsorship of this award for over 40 years. How about another hand for sophomore Leah Price? Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, please rise to the playing of our national anthem. Now for tonight's starters, first the visitors from Shelby, a 5'6" junior, number 4, Charlie East. Now for Marion and head coach Corey White, a 5'2" freshman, number 0, Atlee Haynes. For SHS, a 5'7" senior, number 5, Mallory Ingram. For Harding, a 5'10" junior, number 24, Sophia Pedraza. For the Whippets, a 5'11" junior, number 14, Serena Ramsey. For the Presidents, a 5'5" junior, number 23, K.C. Whitaker. For the Red and Gray, a 5'8" senior, number 22, Alexa Fuller. For the Red and Black, a 5'5" junior, number 10, Bree Carr. For the Whippets, a 5'7" junior, number 23, Eve Swindling. And for your Prexies, a 5'3" junior, number 1, Anaya.
And ladies and gentlemen, we are back here at Marion Harding High School in Marion, Ohio for the Lady Presidents taking on the Shelby Whippets. I am Scott Cameron, and to my right,
Josh Votal.
Yes, so we are here to call a game tonight that, on paper, it's David and Goliath.
Yes.
And on paper, it's David and Goliath. Harding coming here 2-9 overall, 2-5 in conference, near the bottom of the barrel, and then you have Shelby who's 9-3 overall, 6-1. They're tied record-wise with Pleasant, but Pleasant just beat them by 12, so the tiebreaker goes to Pleasant as of right now. So it is a David and Goliath kind of look, and this is a different team than when last time you called a game you were mentioning.
Yes, there's been a few differences. Some injuries had come up and things like that, and that's really going to affect the gameplay tremendously.
What I'm looking for tonight is Harding to build on some good stuff that they were doing last game against Indian Lake. They did blow a 16-point lead, but they were doing some things very, very well. Mitchell had a huge game, about 20 points. And so Harding did some things very well. One thing they need to get better at is rebounding, which right there, as you saw, but also controlling the pace of their own offense. With steal right there, Haynes takes the ball down the court, going straight to the basket. Kind of throws a Hail Mary up there, Josh.
Yeah, it's just kind of like, I hope I get fouled on this and I get a shot.
Well, but she's a little bit smaller, freshman. Really, those are the kind of things where you beat your player to the block and you angle yourself, chin to the rim, go straight up. But she drew the foul anyway.
It's going to be more comfortable here from the line. Just hits the back.
Yep, that was a good soft shot, though.
Yep.
That was a good soft shot, though. So, I mean, it wasn't a hard brick. She could tell by ball rotation. Yeah, there you go.
There it is.
There you go. Hey, it's 1-0. If the lights go out, we win.
And that has happened
Yes.
this week, as a matter of fact, at other schools in our area.
Was it the Harding Pleasant game? Is that Pleasant?
Yes.
The lights went out and then they came back on, yeah. So ball knocked away, stolen. Haynes dribbling right to the paint. Card can't hold on to it. Sits Indian style, and that's jump ball. So again, Bree Card getting the nod to start this evening. And the jump ball goes to the Presidents. Coming out, 3-stack 1 loose. Goes to Mitchell in the corner. Rolls off screen. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, and this is where you're looking at the 2-3 zone that they're setting up here, and then they're going to come over and help. And they're really kind of trying to block off the lane as much as possible and force them to shoot.
Correct, because Mitchell, her speed is just incredible, and they're trying to take anything away that gives her an advantage there offensively. Driving to the basket is Kennard, I believe. Can't see the. Oh no, that's Schwemley. That is she's first in the conference in points, 15.3 game, and first in steals at 3.3. So I just couldn't see the last number. No disrespect. Nice passes over the corner, passes back out to Nice. Can't get a hold of it.
Yep.
Shouldn't have had popcorn before the game. Ramsey
puts it up, and knocks it out.
Just can't get it.
This is where
rebound, and yes, this is where it happens. Nice take. The ability to switch hands like that. That's that is why she is the third leading scorer in the conference, 14.6 points a game. She's a dynamic player. And again, Indian Lake, she just had a monster game. Macy and I were like, oh my gosh, she scored again. I'm marking stuff. It's crazy. Ooh, that should have been a walk. Yep,
called it.
Stopped dribbling and then lifted what was supposed to be the pivot foot. Gives Harding the ball. So far, Josh, I don't want to say look at that no-hitter in the seventh inning.
You don't want to jinx anything right now.
Sorry. I'll shut up about it.
All right.
Haynes with a nice move.
Pedraza puts it up off the board and in.
So
good take. They're trying to come down quick, trying to get down in there, but Harding's still in this. They're in this reverse 3-2.
And I'm sure Coach Lance is a little bit worried as Ramsey just how it's kind of lackluster starting for Shelby, but I'm sure Coach Lance is just waiting to see what happens. Oh, nice double team, triple team. Holy mackerel.
She's got help, sees Pedraza. She goes up strong.
She didn't really kind of go strong yet.
Not strong enough.
No, she was kind of half-heartedly going into it, and she was able to recover defensively, running the offense. Mitchell spins around the paint. That's a walk. Yep. So Josh.
Little extra spin.
Little extra spin. Too much circle button, right?
Yes.
Do you still play PlayStation?
The hit stick just gets stuck, and you just.
Yeah. Do you still play video games, Josh?
Not anymore.
Yeah, I extremely rarely do. Too busy.
Little small games on my phone. Nothing major, like
Clash of Clans.
No, nothing
Fortnite.
like that. No. Nowhere near to that level. More like
Between
WWE Supercard.
Between quarters, you're going to show us your favorite Fortnite dance.
Oh.
Booker has the ball, dribbles to the line, doesn't find anything, tipped around. Mitchell ends up with it.
She's got it.
Should be.
And good.
2 points. Yeah, there's Coach Lance. She sees, okay.
It's not getting the start off that he wanted.
She's a little fired up with her team. She's like, no, you're going to stand right here. Oh, here she is. Oh, you can see it. Oh, my. I'm having flashbacks.
I think we might be able to hear her in the mic.
Yeah.
From clear up
I'm
here.
having flashbacks to high school basketball.
We had some pretty intense coaches when I was in school as well.
So, hey, Shelby coming out down 7-2. Understandably, Coach Lance taking off the gloves, letting the team have it a little bit. It's been a little bit more about Harding making some good plays.
Yes.
More than anything else. But, she's just trying to dictate what she wants. But Harding doing a great job. Oh, losing the ball. Oh. How'd that end up back in Kennard's hands? It did. Turns around. Ooh, Booker. I thought she carried. They didn't call it, though. Two hands. Yeah, two-hand foul. I thought she ended up almost carrying it. But she must not have gotten her hand under the ball enough. Lexi Moan taking the ball out. Mon? Would you say Mon?
I'd say Mon, yeah.
All right, Mon. Did you ever know anyone from Jamaica, Josh?
Yeah, I'm on.
One of my best friends in college was from Jamaica. Conrad Morris. Great basketball player. Haynes splits the defense, and who needs
Caesar.
anyone? Jeez. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
She just like a hot knife through butter, man. And that's the thing. You see that stuff, and you're like, okay, that's the ceiling. You see where it's going. Oh, man. Shot put up there off the mark by Kenner.
Pedraza with the rebound.
Yeah, nice rebound indeed.
Throws the bows. They're trying to do that.
Well, it's very clear their idea is double, triple team pressure, throw a ball away.
Yep.
And that's it's worked a couple times, both ends. Pressure and half court defense. Ooh, splits.
Right in between them. Yep. Now, see, they're doing the same thing here. Now we've got to pass it down.
Yeah.
Timeout here.
Yeah,
okay.
Coach White's taking the 30-second timeout. Well, we always called this renegade in high school. It was basically a sellout half court blitz, and it's basically a 3-2 zone, but instead of the front court, you're taking it completely in the back court, and it's a half court 3-2 half court press, and so the whole purpose of that is you are blitzing the team, and you're basically forfeiting a long ball. So the problem is Harding, I don't know if they can have players that can accurately throw a ball down there, but it is a 3-2. It is
It's
a diamond press on steroids.
Yeah, it's full on right now.
So it looks like they're going man. Oh nope, there it is. See, everything's selling out in the middle. Yeah, it is.
Oh, way to get it, hands on it, get it back up.
It is a brutal
and
half-court defense. If you can't, yeah,
that's her first. And now they're going to do the same thing here. Now this is where you've got to have that movement breakout.
Right,
but
but you see what it is, boom. And the whole point is, as soon as they get to the free throw line, you start in man, but the whole idea is you let them inbound the ball, and as soon as they approach the second, third hash up to the free throw line, you double team, and then you double team the next available option, and it can be brutal. And when executed, and we see that here. Oh, what's going on there? Oh, a change of heart, perhaps.
Okay. Somebody else saw it differently.
Okay.
All right. Now, this is where, they've been pretty successful in defense here. Harding has. I'm not sure on that. Everyone just kind of collapsed in on her.
Yeah, that was unlucky hand placement. But that's why you go straight up, right? Don't even have your hands down. And I talked about that last week, or not last week, but on Tuesday. The importance of keeping your hands out of unfortunate positions. It burned Harding. That's really essentially part of the reason why we kind of lost the game against Indian Lake. Just goofy fouls. Then we started panicking, and second shot coming up.
Oh,
ooh.
In and out.
Man. Almost did a 720 on there. Ball being taken out.
Okay. Now they're all three.
Yep.
Right
boom.
there.
See? Yep.
Good job. Keep fighting for it.
Yeah, it's showing a lot of heart, but it's hard to overcome that. And, Schwemley swings around. Nice shot put up. And here they are again. So the whole idea again, watch. So start in man. You let the inbound and bang, you double team around, and you double team Casey. It is brutal, man.
Yep.
That's our
that
ball.
hit the
Hit
top,
the band,
the wire, whatever you want to call it.
Wire band,
and that's the same as going out of bounds. So
double team,
trying to get her in that corner, and that's where she's calling timeout. Yep. You get trapped in that corner, and there's nothing you can do there.
So we'll take a little bit of a break here, folks. We'll see a word from our sponsors. We'll be right back with the Harding High School Telecom production. They better get that figured out.
Communicate well both orally and in writing. They will develop an appreciation of the importance of physical fitness. They will increase a respect for the role of the U.S. Armed Forces in support of national objectives. They will develop a knowledge of team building skills and basic military skills. In addition, anyone taking the 1 to 3 years of this course grants cadets the ability to rank higher should they pursue a military career pathway. For more information, contact your guidance counselor or see Lieutenant Colonel Espinoza in room 234. Global logistics is the process of managing the flow of resources or goods between businesses and the consumers. In addition, global logistics and...
We got 10 seconds.
And we are back here at Harding High School for the Lady Prexies taking on the Lady Whippets. And Josh, we were just talking about this defense that Shelby's unleashing here. Again, I'll just call it Renegade because that's what we call it in high school. But the whole point is, Josh, you were mentioning about they've been getting some steals but not converting with points.
Right.
And
go ahead.
Well,
good
case in point right there.
It's out. It's out. And
I was already getting ready to mark.
Mitchell has it. He's trying to break through everybody. Ooh. Gets it finally past half court. Takes it all the way. Ooh. Off and in. All by herself.
It's a one man band. Ooh, close there by Gundrum. Had to pull it back out. Quemley finds Reeser, puts it in for 2. And again, so the whole point of this is not to steal the inbound. Oh, wow. There you go. The whole point is you're going to steal the ball there along with 2. The whole point is to steal the ball on the second pass. Oh, that's a walk. Oh!
Got the foul.
Ooh. I'll gladly take it. I'll gladly take it, but she might be getting a plane ticket here. She traveled. Yeah, but so the initial inbound, it's about containing, double teaming, and then the getting the ball on that second pass. That's why you double team second player. So it's working as designed, but they're not executing as often.
Yes.
You're right. And so the score, here we are, 11-11. And don't look now. You know?
Yeah.
Don't look now. So Mitchell has the ball, setting up, high ball screen, rolls, nothing there. Mitchell drives to the elbow, right middle of the paint, throws it up, off the mark. Rebound by Nice, brings the ball down, crosses over, goes over to Reeser. Reeser getting it back out to Schwemley. He's going to set it up, being patient on offense, being guarded over to the 45, back over to Schwemley in the corner. Corner, inner ball to Reeser, and calling a foul. That'll be 2 shots. And, you know, Josh, you were mentioning when I first got here, bench is a little shallow.
Yes.
So getting in too much foul trouble, we got to avoid that as much as possible for Harding.
Yes. That's one of the big things, too, that one thing that I've noticed so far this game from the last game that I called was there was a lot more fouls by this point already by both teams. And that we don't have that issue, just 3-3.
Follow up by Ramsey for 2. You're right. Oh, and just look at her go. Adley just splitting and can't finish. Rebounded by Ramsey. Outlet pass given to Nice. Nice going in and
travel.
She traveled and she did everything there.
She heard her coming.
Traveled, double dribble, whatever.
Picked it up. Yeah.
That should be Harding ball.
New spot.
Yep.
New spot's taken out. That gets you a little bit farther down the court.
23 seconds left around. And they're not letting up now. They are changing it a little bit. They're since they're bigger post players in there, they're not selling out as much.
Arm got stuck in there going for the ball, and
so Booker, a 3-letter award captain, wing forward for them, and she's going to take a seat with 2 fouls. Double her number. Oh, behind the back, and the triple team beaten.
Way to get out of it.
Beaten there by Thomas. It should have been a walk. Mitchell has the ball. Bringing it back out. 6 seconds. Waning down. Thomas. Oh, my goodness gracious. Talia Thomas. Hey, drawing it to a 13-14 game. Are the Presidents on the last second there kind of just bouncing in. Folks, we're going to take a break here and be back for second quarter action from Harding High School Telecom Production.
Fabulous outdoor courtyard area where you and your friends can enjoy outdoor games and entertainment. Located at 320 West Center Street in Marion, Ohio, Bucci's Italian Scratch Kitchen, Urban 501, The Dock, and The Courtyard are your one-stop entertainment hub for any event, large or small.
Manufacturing has changed. There was a time when people would spend countless hours pushing buttons, pulling levers, and swinging hammers. One day, things began to change. One day, things became smart. Buttons, levers, and hammers became apps, computers, and robots. Manufacturing
Oh, yeah.
And we're back here at Marion Harding High School, beginning the second quarter. Josh, can you summarize the first quarter in 20 words or less?
Well, if we look at the board on both sides, we see that there's less than 20 points. That might
that might be
enough.
Was it? Didn't Jim Harbaugh say after he won Monday night? He was like, "Well, typically the team that scores the most points wins the game." Like, what a Jim Harbaugh thing to say.
Yep.
Travel, and so Harding's gonna have the ball, but
still going to fight for it.
Oh, yeah,
and they're not going
Ramsey.
to give up on that. It's been pretty successful for
Yep.
them so far.
Ramsey had the steal, ends up eventually in Niece's hands. Back out to Niece's hands, puts up a three, and she nails it. Charlie
And
Niece.
3. Triple team again. Now we've got to get it down the other side.
Yes. And you go right to the coffin corner. That's not a good place to be, but she just speed dribbles around, Euro steps. Ooh,
In
can't
and
get it
out.
to go in.
Man,
Ugh. Oh, that's a travel, but
it's shots like that. You're just, oh,
I know, it happens. Schwemley has the ball, ends up pulling back out, drives again, goes up at the block with the left, not having it, but Ramsey's there to put it back for 2. That's her 6th point of the game. Harding taking the ball out. Mitchell has it. Here comes the double team. And Harding looks to break that. Okay.
and we're back here, and now they've switched
Yep.
their
Oh.
defense up as well.
That was a high ball screen there and pick and roll, but Pedraza just didn't feel comfortable where she had it, and it's just one of those things where you just realize you're allowed to move. You're not nailed. Your feet aren't nailed to the floor, and you can make a move, but she just didn't feel confident in where she was. 2 players on her like that. Niece has the ball, hands off to Ramsey. Ooh,
Good
nice
job,
job. Great denial by Thomas. Man, that if she would have had her thumb down and to deny that ball, then that's where you hit the ball down. She would have had a steal. Fundamentally. Ball being set up here by Nice offensively. High ball screen. Really high ball screen. Shot put up by Booker. Off the mark. Rebounded by Pedraza. Ends up in Haynes' hands. Haynes dribbles right down the middle of the paint. Goes up a little bit of a prayer.
That happened for her in the first period as well.
Correct. And here's the thing. It's a thing where she's getting bailed out on calls. Something to work on in the offseason, honestly. She needs to play areas where there's absolutely no fouls called, and she has to take stuff up and learn how to finish and feel confident doing it, because she's just kind of throwing up prayers and she's getting bailed out with calls. But that's something that will develop. That's what summer's for. Makes a second.
Yeah, and that's one of the things that, especially with the game changing the way it has, and that, like we saw just the last game I was here with the girls, and we had, I believe, 19 free throw shots by one team and 15 or 16 by another. Yeah, it's one of those things that you need to work on, because it can be a big difference
it is
in the
huge
game.
now. It's huge now.
Yeah.
Whoa. Good sportsmanship. Nice job there by Whitaker. Both players going for the ball. Mutual respect. Card getting ready to enter the game, who originally started, going out for Whitaker. Apparently, Coach White didn't like her sportsmanship.
I think they're doing a good job of trying to keep folks fresh.
Sure, you got to keep them fresh.
Especially with as little numbers as they have right now.
Absolutely. And jump ball. Going to end up with White. Yeah, and Shelby showing no signs of relief or reprieve from this defense.
Ooh,
And
and another jump ball.
yep,
And now it's going to go the other way.
Yep, this time it's going to go to the red team. And I think Coach White's just kind of trying to figure out. He's just kind of taking it in, I think. It's hard to watch in some regards because it's like you can try and coach it, but the execution, it's difficult. That press is brutal. Sometimes just little nuggets of advice and encouragement is the best you can do as a coach. So he's doing what he can.
Yeah, and looking for that long pass, a little too strong on it.
Booker
She
has
got
the
her
ball.
when she was
Yep.
coming in.
Nice has the ball, takes it to the top, being pressured by Mitchell. Real far away, 30 feet away from the basket, and that's not what you want. You don't want your best scorer getting a foul 30 feet away from the basket. That's only her first foul. It's a goofy foul, though.
Yeah. I get what she's trying to do. She's trying to fight for that ball. She wants that ball to go her way.
Sure.
But
Well, aggressive fouls aren't always bad fouls, but that was an unnecessary aggression, right? So trying to make a play is one thing. Being smart about making a play, it's another. Nice job by Haynes. Good defense. really being physical with Kennard. We aren't watching that. Mitchell, nice job taking that, getting her feet set, and yeah, Schwemley turned right into that. I believe that might be her second, maybe. Is that her second? Yeah.
Yep. She's coming. Yep, she's coming out.
Wow.
Because of that.
Yeah, Schwemley, she's frustrated. Yeah, she's frustrated, and look, here we go. They're pulling back. So that tells you everything you need to know right there, folks. You pull out your best player, you recant your defense. They retreat. So that is a huge break for Harding, but you got to take care of it. Gundrum takes it with her left, off the mark. Ball dribbles around. Booker ends up with it. Brings around to Kennard. Kennard over to Reiser. Over to Gundrum. And Kennard's going to try and maybe set something up. Nope, they're just kind of running their motion offense. Cut down to the block, nothing there. Ramsey gets the ball at the elbow.
Oh.
Yeah, this is by the low pass.
Low pass there. I was wondering if she was going to lose it or not.
Checking the dexterity.
Trying to fight for it, and she's gets
Mitchell
called.
Again, unlucky placement of hands, but Mitchell needs to chill out a little bit. Ref was kind of staring her down, demonstrative reaction, and you don't want to get technical. Now when you're still 5 points into the game,
Yeah. And at this point in the game, it's we've seen Harding go on a couple run score here, and they even started off the game very well. So
right,
so the same thing again.
We'll stay here because it's only a 30-second timeout. So Lady Presidents after this game will be visiting Highland next Tuesday. And then next Friday, they will be here against River Valley. Josh, we won't disclose your allegiance to River Valley.
I have no allegiance to River Valley. I'll say that much.
So who is your allegiance to, Josh? You know what it is? You pledge allegiance to the flag.
That's right.
Oliver back there on the board is folks.
God bless America.
We got some great kids here helping out Telecom run the game.
We do.
Little sunshine pass. Nice pass. Nice finish there for number 11, Lexi Mon.
It's good to have a full crew up here with us tonight.
Oh, yeah. I mean, John Mullins gets to kind of walk around, take a break, and just kind of oversee stuff, and runs a great program. Kids are here doing a great job. So, ball is out. Offense being run. Thomas looking around. Low ball screen on the block, and
they're still in that, trying to clog up the lane and not have anything happen in there, because they're in that 3-2. They want to keep them up on the outside, that 3-point line, and then when they do get it in there, everyone just collapses.
Suck in. Yes. Yeah. Yep. And so it's almost like a they're wanting to lean in, but they're cheating out. What? Pedraza with the emphasis of the bounce pass.
Thomas tries to pass it. Looks like it went off of her leg.
Nice job by Whitaker.
But not a kick call.
Oh,
good.
Nice.
Sticks her hand up there.
Hey.
Wow, man. She stuck with that, though.
Nice job by Bree Card trying to get in the way there and just kind of just went through her hand.
Yeah.
Haynes has the ball, dribbles around, finds Thomas. Thomas to the corner, back to Thomas.
And she hit the three.
She's a good shooter. Ooh, just off the mark. Ooh, and face to face. Haynes has the ball. Nice look. Nice look.
Oh.
But that is
no one saw it.
Yeah, I think I
think
Coach Lance for Shelby's begging for a call there. Yeah. That is the right call. I know parents are going to be upset, but
the one under the basket looked at that one, then that one looked at the guy across the court, and then they had to talk about it.
They were doing rock, paper, scissors. No, it was the right call. As soon as he called, I was like, oh, okay, well. Unapologetic. Oh, nice job by Haynes.
Man.
Yes. I was going to say.
Dribbled it out of bounds?
Yeah. I was like, man, that's real close to the line.
But her going after the ball like that is the only reason why she had to do that.
Yeah, Haynes, nice defensive effort, man. She plays hard, man. I like watching her play. She plays hard. Heart of a lion. Thomas over to Haynes, back to Haynes.
Steps in, 2-point.
Card, quick putback. See, that was great.
That's
She
good.
She didn't mess around with it, trying to be fancy and do a bunch of pump fakes. Just went straight up, but she got beat down the floor. And Lexi Mon puts up another 2. She has 4 points tonight. Haynes brings the ball down. Over to Thomas.
Kick. Yep.
Yeah, just a kick. That still would have been a tight one. That's one where
tried to force that in between the two of them.
If you're going to go at that angle, step out the left foot and go across your body towards the right and lead her. That would have been a great pass. In the corner, Whitaker. Yep. She just dribbled the ball, hoping there would be a foul, and there's nothing there.
And
it's just that relentless pressure.
Not this isn't out of reach or anything like that. This is still.
But in honestly, both teams are trying to survive with their scorers out. Shot put up by Mon, way off the mark. A lot of stuff's off the mark, and they're just holding the ball together, singing Kumbaya. Kumbaya, my ball.
Haven't heard that one, but I think it could be a hit.
I learned it from my friend, my Jamaican friend in college. Mon with the ball, hands it off to Gundrum. Puts up a long 3, off the mark. Adley kind of bad position there. But again, showing a lot of heart there. Adley Haynes just kind of got out rebounded. Here comes Ramsey into the game. Maybe trying to use some size.
Yep, and making a switch.
I bet you anything this is going to be run for Ramsey. Bink, right there. Ooh, switches sides. Driven in, but kind of panics, having to bring it around, reverses the side of the court. Kicks it, Gundrum. Goes to the paint, goes up. She's going to get fouled. Thomas gets her first foul. So again, the fouls issue is
not a big factor yet.
No, it's not a big factor yet. So that's if you're looking for some good news, the only bad thing is Mitchell has 2 fouls. So that's the only bad part. And Gundrum puts first one up, gets her first point of the evening.
And off the mark.
Off the mark. Must have grazed the rim. Haynes, she didn't get called. She didn't get a bailout call. She dribbled too far under, but Ramsey throws up her prayer as well. Nice rebound by Pedraza. Finds Haynes. Haynes has herself in a wide open lane, but man, snuck on from behind, and there's a frustration foul. Yep. So that's her second foul, and so there you go. That's your unfortunate.
Yeah.
The 2 ball handlers each have 2 fouls, but it's a frustration thing. You got your second foul with under 10 seconds left in the second quarter, and that's just those are growing pains. Those are growing pains as we've got jump ball
with 0.8 seconds.
So Shelby's going to basically get a gift.
And there we go.
Not much you can do there. So Harding chasing 26-16 as Shelby opened up an extra 9 points from the first quarter. And not quite the tale of 2 quarters. They're still in shooting distance, but it's going to be a little bit difficult to see what happens in the second half. Josh, any conclusions from the first half?
I think if Harding comes back in the second half to do what they did to open up this game, I think it's going to be a big momentum change for Harding, and they're going to have a lot more confidence for the rest of this game.
Right, folks, we'll be right back for second half action. We'll be right back from this Harding High School Telecom production.
And the consumers. In addition, Global Logistics analyzes the acquisition of goods, how the goods are stored, and the methods of transporting the goods within a supply chain. At Harding High School, we are proud to offer a 2-year class in the study of global logistics. In this class, students will receive an English credit for taking Logistics 1. They will also participate in multiple field trips, making connections through real-world projects with local businesses. These students will obtain Career Pathway Logistics certification, earning 12 credits for graduation. Students may also earn Lean Six Sigma certification, giving them a credentialed advantage in the job market. However, most importantly, logistics offers transferable life skills including communications, economic forecasting, workflow optimization, general management, and financial planning skills that will make them invaluable to any career they pursue. If you're interested in global logistics, don't hesitate. Talk to your guidance counselor or stop in to see Mr. Ellis in room 245 for more information.
And ladies and gentlemen, we're back here at Marion Harding High School for the second half of the Lady Whippets taking on Our Lady Presidents of Marion Harding. Josh, 26-16. I know you kind of mentioned it's kind of important for Marion to kind of come out and start the half like they started the first half.
Yeah, and let's see if the Whippets continue to do what they did with that full court press as well. And if they are still as aggressive in that, that's going to make a big difference as well, because if it gives Harding the opportunity to get the ball past half court line, get something set up, I think there's a lot more opportunity here.
I agree. So it's not only giving the Whippets turnovers in their favor, but is also wearing out Marion Harding.
Yes.
So the depth of bench for Shelby is much more than Harding. Schwemley enters the ball into the paint. Nice little spin move off the mark.
Oh,
Rebounded and jump ball.
Okay.
And that will be Harding. Because if you remember,
And
Harding
it looks
got
like,
the
the inbound pass.
0.8 seconds.
Yeah.
Laying on the floor. Nice job by Pedraza. Good effort.
They're
And
staying in that.
Schwemley, oh, man. Nice step back and finish. Recognizing where her feet were behind the backboard. Stepping out, finding her 7th point. And there's that pressure, Josh, as you were mentioning.
And it looks like they're sticking with it. Causing
There it is.
turnover. Shoots mid-range
Schwemley
off.
couldn't find the bottom of the bucket that time. Nice brings the ball back out, enters to Ramsey. And that's going to belong to the Presidents.
But let's see if we can get it past here.
What you were mentioning, Josh, you're right. Shelby's getting turnovers 80% of the time, but they're not executing them like they should.
Right. Now,
So
they were successful with that first one, but not with that second one. And now here, that's just an unfortunate.
just not used to
Just-
have. Yeah,
She was right in her face, right there.
Yep.
On this side of the court. Not used to having that. And
they're setting it up,
There's-
taking her time. Schwemley brings
And-
it over to Ramsey. Ramsey brings it around to Gundry, who's wearing knee bracing.
now this is also
And
That's
that's her third
her
foul.
third already.
Kind of looks like she jammed her finger or got hit in the
I
belly.
think she got hit in the belly, yeah.
Yeah.
And that makes a big difference, too, and you get a big player in foul trouble.
Well, and, Mitchell guarding Booker. That's kind of an uncharacteristic thing. Oh, okay. Oh. Mitchell guarding Booker. It's like, what was that just a mismatch that they just stayed with? Or were they thinking, we're going to try and keep her out of foul trouble, but they went right to Booker, and it got Mitchell. So she has her third foul.
Yeah, and this early in the game with, like we've mentioned earlier, Harding's bench is not that deep.
Right, Mitchell she needs to look
still-
up and there's a foul. Yeah, you're right, Josh. As Booker picks up a foul.
And you have to prepare for that because we get to a point where she has to come out and stay out. There's no rotation.
Right,
You're
that
putting
puts
somebody
pressure.
else on. It's going to put that pressure on other people to step up even more than they may already feel.
Ooh, Mitchell goes around, looks up, and nice job. Finds Pedraza. Runs straight to the basket for
That's
her
what they
fourth
need
point.
to keep doing.
Correct. You just got to
Just-
break that pressure.
Yep.
And that's the whole thing, though. It's a high risk, high reward defense, and she traveled, no foul call or no travel called, and she threw it out of bounds. But yeah, it's a high risk, high reward defense. You're selling out completely, and Mitchell, if she can get around or between, somehow beat that, or Haynes
Or somebody like there, she took off. Everyone was still in backcourt, and she's down there by herself. Some may call it cherry picking, but
here's the thing, though. Also, you cannot if you're running against that defense. Shot up off the mark, rebound by Mitchell again, and finds Pedraza, but awkward dribbling going on right now. Schwemley gets the ball up, finds Booker. Booker taking it right to the basket. Left hand, no good. Straight up. Coach wants a foul.
got to get
Not
past.
happening.
Got to get past this before they realize it and are set up in that pressure defense back there.
Well, the other thing is you cannot catch it falling away from you. You got to keep your momentum forward when you're going against that defense half court wise. So you can't pass backwards. If you pass backwards,
No.
you feed right into that defensive pressure. So see how Harding continues to handle it in the second half. They've had some success breaking that down. Kind of an empty pass. Finds Mitchell, though. Ends up, lobs it in. Off the mark. Mitchell finds it again. And she draws a foul. Wild times here at Marion Harding High School, Josh.
And this is something that is not still, we've had all this movement and everything else, and it's not
The game hasn't really changed a whole lot.
changed much. Yeah.
Now, Mitchell does a very good job when she bends her knees, flexes her calves. Whoop, there you go. When she does not, her shot's very flat and it struggles to, it's an all or nothing. That was a good soft shot. See how she does the second one. Ooh. That was a good soft shot.
I think.
Just drew hard iron.
Yep. And I think she had a good block. Oh, my goodness.
And that's going to be a jump ball. Whoop. Good sportsmanship there by the Marion Harding Lady Prexies. Good effort there by Booker picking her up.
It almost
off
looked
the
like
floor.
that hard shot. She wanted to go after it, but Shelby got someone right in front of her and just held her back.
Yeah. Ramsey kind of went down funny, and I don't know if, I think she may have lost contact or promise ring. I don't know what she lost, but I don't know where she. That'll be interesting because that's a great player for them. So if she can't get a contact or get that figured out, could that factor into the game?
And out
soft shot by
around.
Long. Couldn't find the bottom of the hoop, huh? Mitchell has the ball. Looks up. Oh,
Good.
nice. Oh, that's that good
Your
look.
same team, guys.
Kind of falling away from the basket, though. Mitchell ends up with it. Yeah, Whitaker had a nice run there. Just kind of got a good block on it. Mitchell setting it up. Out of the box set. Mitchell running
And
around.
that's
Whitaker.
Good.
Oh, there you
move.
go.
Yeah.
There you go. Nice pass by Whitaker. Nice finish by Pedraza for her 6 point. But you got to get down and play defense. Because right there, Sophia Long finds her fourth point of the evening. And the Presidents chased by 10 with just under 4 to go. Mitchell.
And they've got numbers down court.
Yep, chasing the 3-1. Oh. Good run back by Schwemley. Good recovery. And
Just
Takipe Mutombo's that. Have you ever played the game Codename, Josh?
no.
Oh, it's a pretty fun game. Well, you try and guess like words that your teammates are trying to. And I said superstar, and it was like block. It was like block or like superstar and rejection or something. Were two words that my team had to guess. And I said Motombo, and they're like, oh. If you know the name Codename or the game Codename, then if you don't, then what I just said doesn't
You
matter.
also have to make sure that those who are on your team
Yeah,
know who you're referencing.
Well,
at that
yeah.
time
Well,
as well.
my dad was on my team,
Okay,
and I
good.
was like, oh, he'll know it. So I said Motombo, and he just kind of looked at me like, what? He goes, oh. He's like, I know what the two are. Oh, nice drive by Mitchell.
good block.
Gets hit hard, and no call. Card with the rebound.
Thomas finds Mitchell.
Oh, my goodness. There's so
They're
much
just
going on.
collapsing around her.
Yep.
And
I agree.
Fine.
Nice backdoor. Picked
she
off
cut through the paint,
by Nice.
picked that off,
Ball off the mark. Man,
got
Josh.
numbers.
This is the Wild West of basketball. 2v1. Pedraza finishes again for her 8th point. But you got to get back on defense. Schwemley faces up.
Takes 3.
Ooh.
and holds it up there.
Ooh.
They forgot they were in that
Ice
pressure.
in veins. Great googly moogly. Okay, so here's the things that's happening. Harding is having some success. 30-second time. Harding's having some success, but they're not coming back on defense.
Yeah. There's a lot more speed, though, too. Shelby's, covered some court very quickly.
They're a little more fresh.
Yeah.
A lot more fresh.
You know what? That's probably it. Yeah.
And this is a long timeout actually. Yeah, we'll just stay here. So, yeah, you're right, but Harding's just not able to get back, and there's been a couple times where Harding's done some great things offensively, but you're giving it right back on the defensive end. So
Right.
you got to hustle down and play both ends of the court.
You've got to get those stops when you need them. When you make those plays, you've got to be ready to get right back on defense. And now Shelby, we kind of caught them there and didn't realize it till it was a little too late. They were so excited on that 3-point play that they all decided to just fall back, and then they're like, oh yeah, we were pressure defense, and they got up there and we called timeout. We didn't realize that they were out of place before that.
Yep. And so Harding's going to start with the ball here, chasing 11. Around 2.5 minutes. Mitchell finds Whitaker. Nice look.
And it's good.
Nice job by Whitaker. And
then now this is where defensively,
yeah,
step up, block the lane. She's open but off.
Oh, don't get that cheap foul. Nice
yes,
block
good
by
block,
Pedraza.
all ball.
Oh, my goodness.
Holds it up overhead.
Yeah, there's like Charlie Brown or something going on there. Okay, Thomas has the ball. Nice changing of direction. Finds Whitaker again. Oh, she shoots it again, Josh.
She's double.
Are we going to call foul?
Hanging on her arm there.
Sheesh. Finds Thomas. Thomas dribbles around, being double teamed.
And it looks like they're going to double team the whole way around.
Yep.
And good pass.
Oh, trying to tip it in there was Pedraza, just couldn't get the finish.
That's all right.
If she makes that, if she made that, Shelby goes down to 0. It's tip 21.
Yes. If they're aware.
Isn't that how it's played?
Yes.
Schwemley handed over to Kennard. Kennard finds, ball comes back out, and Schwemley's going to chase it down. Starts the offense again. Nice little block entry pass to Long, off the mark, dribbles around. Whitaker ends up with it. Off to Mitchell.
She's looking up, but not ready.
Yeah, not an advantage. Oh, what a
good hard bounce pass and one.
She's in double figures, Joshua.
Nice. This is the kind of momentum that I was talking about, that I think it really is helping the confidence for Marion Harding as well.
Yes, because we're finding ourselves a 7-point game here, Joshy boy, and so it's like this is what you're talking about. Coming out, having a little bit of success like first quarter, close the gap a little bit.
Yes.
This is a big – these next 59.5 seconds are crucial. If you can make this free throw, make a defensive stop, and go down and score again, you're making Shelby a little bit nervous. Big, tall free throw. The old-fashioned 3-point play. Man, big points tonight by Pedraza. Crucial stop here. Now necessary.
You think Shelby wants to get those points quickly and continue their momentum their way, but fighting for the ball.
I'm interested to see if this goes on, because it could have been about 2 or 3 different people.
Yeah. Okay.
That's a good foul. Yeah, Josh, I've seen a little bit of the Charlie Brown ball in the air.
Just kind of hold it over their head where they can't reach it. And
that is
like, almost got it. Like that Geico commercial or whatever it is.
I got you $1.
Yeah. You almost had it.
Oh, you almost had it. Got to be quicker than that. Ramsey with the second one, making the first.
And almost in and out, but makes it.
Oh, Haynes splits the defense. Nice move. Ooh. Throws right into the big, tall arms of Mon, and Gundrum makes the and one opportunity. So, again,
we're still close.
Yeah.
I mean, we've only taken, we've had this much happen, and it's only been 20 seconds.
But again, seeing some positive things, then all of a sudden, it doesn't work out, and it's just a collapse. It's just a collapse. It's what it is. And Harding making great positive moves, but then just not fully executing it out even more, riding that momentum wave.
Yeah, you got to have a good defense, but you also you don't want to foul as much.
Schwemley goes underneath.
Goes up.
Ooh, and then, nice drive there by Gundrum. Uh-oh. Jump ball. So 22.3 seconds. Mitchell's going to check back in. She's going to have to be pretty careful there with the fouls, Josh.
Yeah, and I think she's going to come in and she's going to
guard with your hands behind your back.
But she's going to, in these last 20 seconds, could make a big difference.
Should, yes. Yeah, it's an offensive sub is what anticipating the offensive opportunity. Nice dribbles around, goes to the block, passes off, can't get the fall by Mon.
And through her legs. And
Ramsey finding a good finish there, 3.9 seconds. And, man, things have changed a lot in 59.5 seconds, Josh.
Yeah, we just...
Oh, my. And I know Coach White's frustrated.
And this is, we still haven't reached that
5 fouls.
That 5 fouls.
You're right.
This has just been unfortunate fouls on the shot, and
Shelby's finally capitalizing.
Shelby's done a good job of making them.
Yeah, they're finally capitalizing for offensive opportunities. Haynes going to hold on to the end of the third quarter. Yep. Folks, we will be back for fourth quarter action from Harding High School from the Harding High School Telecom production.
Shelby's 10 for 11 from the line.
Good thing to bring up.
That's 11 points. That's a completely different ball.
Yeah, man. Changes everything.
To our scampi and more sauce every single day for every single meal.
Don't forget the dessert prepared from scratch in our kitchen. Choose from fresh made cheesecake, tiramisu, brownies, or creme brulee for a sweet treat to finish your meal.
Bucci's is also expanding with the addition of our Dock Lounge, featuring the best in local live entertainment, as well as a variety of signature cocktails and limited menu items.
The upstairs Urban 501 area is available to host your most special occasions and private events. Also coming soon to Bucci's is our fabulous outdoor courtyard area where you and your friends can enjoy outdoor games and entertainment. Located at 320 West Center Street in Marion, Ohio, Bucci's Italian Scratch Kitchen, Urban 501, The Dock.
And we are back for the fourth quarter action at Marion Harding High School. Josh, you were bringing up a very important and interesting statistic that you were keeping track.
Yes, I'm keeping track of the free throw attempts and free throws made, and so far tonight, Shelby has made 10 out of 11 free throw attempts.
Wow!
So we're looking at 10 points right there. That's a whole new ball game.
Even if you miss half of those. 5 points.
5 points.
You're finding yourself. You're finding yourself in a 10-point game, right? So,
right.
Yeah, that is execution of fundamentals, Josh.
And with the rule change, we haven't seen yet this game, like we have in games in the past where they reach that 5 foul point and get those 2 shots. The shots that they've gotten have just been mostly on shooting fouls.
Yeah. Great execution offensively there by the Presidents, but Pedraza just couldn't get that ball to hit the rim a fourth time and bounce in. And Shelby will get the ball, bringing it down. They'll nurse a 15-point lead, and I'm sure if I were the Shelby Whippets, I would be tickled pink to get out of this gym and run some clock down. There's 5 seconds. Yeah,
I don't think she realized.
No, I don't think Coach Lance is just ripping her and saying, you got to get rid of the ball. Have that internal clock.
And I think also she may have been in that mindset where we were trying to take time off the clock, so she was taking her more time but didn't realize how much time she was using. Good take.
Haynes with the
through
left.
The middle.
See, that was a nice controlled. She was compact and she made that nice move to the basket rather than the scurrying and then a Hail Mary. That was so nice, controlled move there by Haynes. Mitchell taking it out, and here you go. Uh-oh. Yeah, that's an unlucky, not a foul, just an unlucky trip.
Trip there.
And so the ball will go back under the basket because it was untouched. So it goes back to the original point of pass. Go ahead.
I'm thinking here is you want to make sure that you don't get silly fouls also when you're Shelby, because you don't want to get into that 5 foul territory where they start taking those 2 points at a time and start chipping away.
Yes.
So when they're on defense, they want to make sure that they're in a good defense, but they don't want to get in trouble.
2v1 by Mitchell. Can't get the fall. Tipped over to Nice. Nice has the ball. Looks up. Finding nothing. Ooh. Haynes. I tell you what. Haynes is going to be extremely sore tomorrow morning. Josh, if that were you and I, as many times she spilled on the floor.
Yeah. I don't think I would have gotten up as quick.
No, she's taken 3 or 4 hard hits this half.
Yeah. and in the last minute and a half.
Yeah. Well, she is a 14, 15-year-old girl. She'll recover nicely. Jeez. That last one, though, you could hear that one. Woof. Haynes bringing the ball down. Mitchell trailing to her left. Draws ahead, goes even. Mitchell to the corner. Finds Thomas. Thomas back to Mitchell at the top of the key. Mitchell looking, not finding anything. And there's that zone defense, Josh, you were talking about.
Yeah.
They're just keeping it in
collapse.
Yep, there's the collapse. There's a double team. And there's a jump ball. And there's the ball to Shelby.
Yep, and when they get it close and they collapse like that and there's nowhere to go, you're more likely to get that jump ball because you're right there on every side of the ball wherever she turns.
Yes, and so Shelby has the ball, and
still looking pretty aggressive.
Yes.
Not just,
But they look like they want their shot, and they're going to wait and take their shot. They're going to be patient. Not foot off the gas, but just patient. They're on auto. They're on cruise control. Oh, nice entry pass to Mon, and they're driven in by Booker. Back out to Schwader. And, again, who's guarding Schwader? Mitchell. So Mitchell's got to be careful not getting any goofy fouls. There's a turnover to Janine. So here's the thing. Harding's down 13. They're going to have to do something amazing. They basically can't let Shelby get over 46 points or so, and Harding's going to have to do some incredible work right here.
They need to get things set up and see where they are now. They're in that 3-2. Looks like a 1-2-2 almost.
Yeah, it does.
Switching out where the ball goes.
But it's like a weird 3-2 look. Oh, ball blocked. Haynes right there to get the offensive rebound, but you're in amongst the trees. It's a little bit difficult. Schwader taking her time. Gets the ball back out to Nice, who's going to be running that. The 11th grade guard. Ball ends up back in Schwader's hands. Spins, goes into the paint, turns it over. Schwader bangs the floor in frustration. And Card lost the ball. Haynes gets a foul.
That 4 minutes and 40 seconds left.
That was
and
so again, Harding has not a whole lot of team fouls, but the more necessary players have been getting fouls.
Yeah. And, that adds up. What?
Yeah, red 14. Okay. She just pushed. I saw Ramsey just push off, and I'm like, I could tell he saw that too. And Yeah, that
No,
was,
but you get 2 fouls in the first, and
Yep.
then we get 1 foul, in the third, and now we're into the fourth.
ooh,
You're
tough
really
pass.
in trouble.
Right, but it's just the unfortunate. Well, Mitchell and Haynes are carrying a lot of the fouls, and a lot of our offense tends to drive through those 2 ball handlers. And but I mean, no disrespect. I mean, Pedraza's had a heck of a night tonight, and finishing. Ball
Yeah.
goes out of bounds. Sub coming in for Shelby. Shelby has a lot of juniors. Holy cow, Josh. Look at that roster. They got 1, 2, 3, 4 seniors. And only 3 of those 4 seniors have really played. I have not seen Winkle play tonight. Kennard's is sophomore, but the rest are juniors. I mean, they're just loaded juniors. There's an offensive foul.
And that's her. She's out. She okay?
I don't know. She's taking a lot of spills. The interesting thing also is, Josh, Shelby's having to work for this win.
Yes. They did.
When I said David and Goliath at the beginning of the broadcast, they are making Shelby work.
Yes.
They want to get out of here. And for the Presidents, that's a positive. You're making them work. They don't want to be here right now.
Good look.
There it is, Pedraza again. Great offensive outlet, but then, you got to get back, play defense, and just, oh my goodness gracious.
Thomas comes and saves it. Mitchell
drives,
throws it up.
doesn't get a call, foul call, and here we are, 4 on 3. Schwader's going to draw a foul, and that could be it for Haynes. We're going to find out. Oh,
No.
got lucky.
Yep.
Whitaker got the foul, but now we got 2 players with 4 fouls on the floor.
Haynes looks like she's still hurting though.
Yeah, she does. And again, the
And
prospect of injuries is not a good thing for Presidents who are a little bit shallow on the bench.
even a little farther down this, I know you want to, put up a good fight here, but you also might want to think ahead for the next few games and give her a little bit of a break there.
There are other games to be played, sir. Absolutely, indeed. She's out here still fighting. Haynes spins around. Nice in-look pass, and she draws a foul. Don't look now, Josh, but Olivia Davis is standing by the entryway door. I believe she has a large pan of pizza she's looking to sell.
Well,
Do you think John Mullins will buy us a slice?
I don't think so. He doesn't have his headset on, so
No, he can't hear.
us.
Oliver, can you ask Mr. Mullins if he's going to buy us a slice of pizza? Go on and ask him. I want to hear an answer.
I think there's also another man with a white shirt on.
John
down there
laughed.
that might give us some for free.
The important man himself, Mr. Kearns. Off the mark, tipped around, ends up with Shelby. Bringing the ball down the court. Ooh. Wow. Yeah, honestly, she got her feet set. Nice shot by Mon. She caught that, and it looked fine, kind of funny initially, but Mitchell,
Three.
nice look.
Oh.
Good look by her,
Yep.
just off the mark. Schwader brings the ball down.
Almost trips over her own feet there.
It looked a little funny, I agree. Ball tipped around. Schwader can't get to it. And here's the other thing, Josh. Schwader, who's leading the league in scoring. Or Schwemley. Sorry, why do I keep saying Schwader? Schwemley. She has 2, 4, 6, 9, 10. I think she only has 10 points. So we made her night uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Coach is going to be taking a full timeout. Folks, we're going to take a break, hear from our sponsors, and maybe John Mullins will buy us a slice of pizza.
Welcome to Harding Telecom Digital Media. Unlike television, print, and radio media, which are all one-way communications, digital media creates an interconnected world of interactive communications that puts you in control of content creation and broadcasting. As a member of Harding Telecom, we have 3 ways of building your digital media skills. As an underclassman, you can take our semester-long class, Intro to Video Editing, where you'll be introduced to the latest hardware and software in digital media. Learn to create your own content with overlays, special effects, and audio processors. Your content will only be limited by your imagination. Telecom 1 is a year-long class that introduces you to the world of audio-video broadcast communications. Here you will learn how to operate video hardware and software, design sets, direct and produce events, and expand your editing capabilities broadcasting online and over our public access television channel. You will learn to produce daily news announcements and share your creations throughout our cable television and social media networks. Finally, Telecom 2 is our...
This might be the most unprofessional broadcast from here on out. But Josh and I are going to be eating into the microphone.
Well, just Scott right now. I'll give him a little break. I know we've all heard enough of him for right now. And Mitchell with the ball, takes the ball down, and looks like they're still going to be set back in that kind of that weird. Now they're in 3-2, but Mitchell takes it, drives it off the backboard and in. Now this is where Harding make the big difference here. Get a turnover. Don't right after you score.
And they come right back down.
Comes down in the paint, throws it off the board. It's in. Mitchell draws
it's that defensive recovery. It's been a struggle tonight, man. They do some positive things, and then
yeah. And again, it like you had mentioned earlier, it might tie into the fact that numbers is a factor, and just might be getting tired.
Right.
Be able to run back, and as much as abusive we've seen some of these players just hit the floor hard tonight.
Oh, yeah.
And things like that.
It's been a physical game, but not like nefariously bad. You know what I mean?
Right.
It's just been a physical game, and there's been a lot of loose balls, jump balls, landing on the floor.
Yes.
So
yeah, it's been things like that that just put that extra wear and tear on in a game that when you don't have the numbers to help out, then it makes it a little more difficult. There's a 3 off the front of the rim.
Yeah, just long
Hines
rebound.
still gets the ball, cuts it back.
Haynes just off the mark. He's had some good looks, just can't get to finish, right?
Pedraza tries to get in front of it.
Oh, what a move
still
by
gets
Schwemley.
it in.
Schwemley, great move. Falling away from
And
the
they're
basket.
Still trying with that aggressive defense.
I think they're mad.
And yeah.
Ooh.
No, it's a good block, just straight up.
Yeah.
Just went right into it.
And again, they're not pulling out trying to. Okay. I think the coach is like, okay.
Timeout.
Enough blood. Yeah.
Getting some players some playing time.
Right. It's just a substitute timeout.
Here's your time. Come on in. You've got the next 43.6 seconds.
And that allows me to take a bite.
Yeah. 34-54.
No, Josh.
Just this last period.
Thank you for buying pizza for the kids tonight, Josh. What a guy.
It is the least I could do for letting me come on the air.
Not all heroes wear
games.
capes, and that's out of bounds. Unfortunately, it saw in the first half.
Bounce. But this last period just has been unfortunate for Marion Harding. It's been a really pretty close game till this last probably 5-6 minutes.
It was the end of that third quarter. That's where the separation began, right?
Yeah.
And I said, hey, this is a really big minute here. And Shelby, they just put on different gear. Ooh. And her night's done.
Charge.
Oh,
it's a charge.
Oh, that's a charge.
Yeah. So, 5 seconds here. Trying to make the big shot. from deep. Nope. Not going to do it today. So
54-34, 20-point loss. But, and again, you hate saying this because it's so cliche. It's not a bad loss. There were some really good things the Presidents did tonight.
Yes.
They looked much better tonight than they did against Indian Lake.
And physically, they took a lot of physical. Just the falling, the tripping, fighting over balls, things like that just put that wear on you. And when you don't have your bench, you're not able to make those substitutions like Shelby was and keep some people fresh and things like that.
Right.
It's going to wear on you a lot more.
Right. So Shelby will be playing Galleon next. Marion, Harding, Prexies. Again, we'll be at Highland next Tuesday. And then next Friday, they'll be here against River Valley. Folks, thanks for having us in your living room, your kitchens, your bathrooms, your car, whatever, wherever, and however you're listening and watching tonight. Come out and support these kids. They play because they love the sport. They play because they love the game. And they love having fans, parents, grandparents, aunts, uncles, family, friends to come out and watch us.
Yes.
It's important, and kids love it. They love the support. So come on out here and check it out. Buy some good popcorn. Maybe Josh will buy you a piece of pizza.
Maybe.
Folks, thanks for watching again. And have a good evening for a Harding High School Telecom production. And go Prexies.